AFR On Demand is brought to you by Breck Golf. Try Beaver Creek today, just 20 minutes from downtown Baton Rouge in the Zachary area. They've got a PGA Tour driving range, a short game practice area, 30 to 40-yard practice shots. It's a great place to chip and putt and practice if you don't have time for a full round. Book your tee time today, golf.breck.org, golf.breck.org.
After further review, the Riot Radio Hour with Matt Moscona and Ryan Terrio.
How's your week going?
Week was good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, but good. I'm full of good ideas.
Here comes Terrio. The throw. Not in time. Scudero delivers and the Giants lead 4-3 in the 10th.
The wave pool, although probably full of bacteria, flesh-eating parasites, and the occasional turd, provides endless hours of fun. It's not cool to have a 30A sticker on the back of your grocery go-getter. Big fan of the truck.
The Riot Radio Hour.
Off and running hour number 2 after further review here on a Friday, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. Musso in for Moscona. Luke Foster, Cassie Spazzali along for the ride, and we're fired up to have you along for the ride here. 2 more hours, and we send you into your weekend. Thanks to Sam Kahn from The Athletic hopping on with us there in hour number 1. And, of course, here, we got Terrio with us today. What's up, man?
He's here. Yep. Not too much,
Yeah?
It's getting close to kickoff.
Yeah.
Been counting down the days.
Less than a month.
I'm excited about that. There was a bit of a cool front. It wasn't 1,000 degrees the other day, so I kind of felt a little football weather, and then, of course, it's a million again. But, yeah, I mean, this is a fun, exciting time for me, personally.
Why?
School starting, you kind of feel
This
that
week,
you can feel that energy. The summer at the end of it, for me, kind of like drags. Like, let's go do something. You know what I mean? School, football. I don't know,
Okay.
Yeah, so.
I kind of still wish the summer would just drag on forever.
Yeah, I know.
But, I mean.
I'm a routine guy, though.
I hear that.
And, like I need the routine.
I hear that.
So.
For sure. 100%. You mentioned, though, it not being hot. It also hasn't rained in, like, what feels like a month.
Forever.
And it was raining literally every day.
I know.
It felt like 4 months.
What's the little waterway right there on Highland Road in between Highland and Nicholson? Whatever that's called.
Yeah.
Something Bayou.
It's not Bayou Manchac.
No.
Is it Ward's Creek? I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Ward's Creek?
Let's call it that.
Yeah, let's call it that.
Bro, the thing's almost dry.
That's not good.
People actually fish in it. I see that sometimes, and I think they eat those fish. Like
That's
they fish
not good either.
They can't even fish anymore.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Don't eat creek fish.
So it was raining on the way in.
Was it really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, see, we can't hear anything in here, so I didn't know.
Yeah,
but okay.
We'll pop up shop.
All right. That's good. I see you brought cards. That's one of the first things you said after you said hello when you walked in. You said that you have a big. Look, I'm gonna tell you something.
We'll do that later. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something about it though.
Okay.
You've been trying to get Matt. I'm actually the guy you probably have a chance to get.
Really?
And here's why.
Okay.
I've never collected cards. That really wasn't my era growing up. I didn't really do the baseball cards or any sports cards or any card collection.
But you love baseball.
I do love baseball.
And you love sports.
Right. But I never, that's what I'm saying. So, like, I'm the one you might actually be able to get more so than Matt because he's gone through it and was like, I never got anything good. I never even really did it.
Do you want to buy half of this box?
You see, it's going to really depend on how much that box is for
It's
me
expensive.
to do that.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah,
I'm not going to start you here.
I'm not just going to throw out money like Scone did last week on the show.
Well, that being said, now that you say that, okay.
I got bills.
Well, this is fun, though, for me because I love introducing folks to the hobby, and I deeply care for you, Muse. So what I'm going to do is when I start bringing the little blaster boxes, I'll bring you can rip,
play around.
You can rip with us.
Play along. I mean, yeah.
Is there a camera that we could turn?
Yeah.
To you while we're ripping.
Well, Cass could put it on like the fisheye or something. Yeah. Whenever we do that, like I mean, because that's the interesting part about that.
Why didn't you ask?
Because I really have never had any interest in it.
Okay.
But I thought about it when you brought the box. I'm like, I'm actually probably the guy you could end up getting hooked with. I don't know if I don't know if my girlfriend would be super jazzed about you potentially doing that to me when, there's other things in life. I'm going on vacation next week. Like, I don't know if she'd be super jacked to hear that I just spent $100 on baseball cards, but I mean, I'm open to the hobby.
Well, let me tell you this. So I got a text message from a friend of mine. I'm not going to say his name, here in Baton Rouge, with a screenshot of 2 cards, 2 Shohei Ohtani cards that were both pulled in a break. Over $1 million for 2 cards. So, I mean, this is a money-making thing for you, Muse. You could get rich. So they also had a one-of-one Shohei.
Or I couldn't.
They had a one-of-one Shohei pulled last week in Boca Raton in Florida at a hobby shop.
That was the one that sold for $10 million, right?
11.
11? 10, 11? Dude.
I mean, I think this sounds like a hobby you should probably get involved in. Now, this box, I don't know that there's a $10 million card in here.
Could be.
But, I mean, there's some big boys. I pulled a $6,000 Connor Griffin out of this product last week.
If I were to ever sell a baseball card for $11 million, it's kind of like winning the lottery. You know what they always say? Like, you wouldn't know, but there'd be signs.
There'd be signs.
There'd be signs. Yeah. If I sold anything for $11 million, there would be signs. But all right. Well, you can show me the ropes with it a little bit later. How about your week? How's your week been?
Week's been great, bro. Week's been great. So like I said, this is a fun, exciting time of the year for me. And I realized something this week. I live in the greatest city on the face of the earth.
Baton Rouge?
And I'd like to I'm writing my letter is to my city this week.
Okay.
And this, normally my letters are kind of funny and, maybe I take shots at people. This one's a little bit different. So if you would allow me, dear, screen went down. Dear City of St. George.
Oh.
Mayor Dustin Yates, Richie Edmonds, Dave DeLucci, and the gang over there at Town Hall. My hat goes off to you. In just a few short years of its inception, I've seen more St. George Public Works vehicles riding around town, city employees walking the streets doing random acts of kindness than I can count. St. George was a dream for many. And I'm just fortunate, Muse, to be able to live in that dream right now.
Yeah. Looks like it's going well, man.
Dustin Yates and the folks at Town Hall, the city of St. George, brought my favorite place on earth other than that city, but the place I like to visit is Blue Bayou. They brought it back to prominence. It was one of the things that Mayor Yates ran on his campaign, and by golly, he did it. And the amount of tax dollars that's bringing into the city is amazing, and the smiles and laughs that I'm seeing from my office window over at Blue Bayou because of what the city of St. George has done is great. It's also taken Perkins Road to the next level. St. George has. I mean, where else, Muse, can you go buy a pair of boots, a box of baseball cards, get a nice meal, Brazilian steakhouse at that?
Yeah.
Go watch a movie, not worrying about getting shanked. It's St. George. It's also got crumble cookie.
Oh, dude, don't start with
St. George did that, Matthew. St. George, Mayor Yates did that.
Why are they so delicious?
I don't know. Ask the mayor. St. George brought us crumble cookie. Crumble cookie, and if you haven't had it, you're missing out.
Yeah, you are.
The place is phenomenal. Dude. And there's one thing that I'm kind of on the fence on. I'd like to get your opinion. It's multicolored street signs.
Yeah,
That's a thing over there. Trying to get used to it. North and south, east and west. Different colors. I don't know how I feel about it.
They don't light up. The old street signs on some of the intersections, they would light up.
They don't do that anymore.
They don't do that anymore.
This is it's called city branding.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I think. I call it that.
I mean, I get it. It's a way to know where you are. Like, I understand that part. It's just the light up feature was kind of nice.
You know what else St. George brought us?
What else?
The Dragons. St. George Dragons.
Oh, yeah.
They just dominate the Catholic school youth sports world.
Didn't used to.
Nope. what they do now. And leading the charge is Father Yee. Shout out. He's got a beautiful voice over there at the church over there. It's great. It's got Highland Road Park too.
It does.
You want to go get a few miles in? You can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't love playing Frisbee golf?
You can do it there.
They do it in St. George. Country Club Chevron. Best breakfast in the world.
You love that place so much.
In St. George. Shout out Aaron and Miss Cassandra. If you want to know where the best fire department is, other than the one in New York, that saved everybody, it's in St. George.
Mm-hmm.
It's the St. George Fire Department. They got El Magay. You familiar?
I'm sorry, what?
El Magay.
I don't know what that is.
If you're not familiar with the Latin tongue, which
Okay,
I am,
yeah.
it would be called El Maggie. We call it, well, say we.
Okay.
El Magay.
No.
It's the best Mexican buffet on the planet. Is
Mexican
insane.
buffet.
Yes, sir.
Buffet needs to make a comeback. Just saying.
Go to El Magay today.
I might.
And there's a little joint called Mi Tierra in St. George. A little Honduran flavor.
Oh.
It's a good spot. Muse, some wonder what heaven might look like. Well, I don't. Because every time I get in my vehicle and I drive around the city of St. George, I think that's what it looks like. Sincerely, Ryan.
It's after further review here on a Friday, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. Musso in for Moscona. Terrio's here. We're glad you're here as well. We'll grab a break. Plenty to do. We're gonna open baseball cards as well. I mentioned a little earlier. I'm going on vacation.
Where are you
next
going?
week? I'm going to Navarre Beach for the
Love
first.
Navarre Beach.
I'm
I'm a big Navarre guy.
I know. That's why I want to talk to you about it because it's my first
Gotcha.
time.
Got it.
So I want you to kind of.
It's not St. George.
No, it's not. It's not
nice.
St. George. It's not St. George. But it does have a beach.
It's got one.
It does have a beach. So I want to talk to you about that a little bit later. Of
Okay.
course, we'll do Kick Rocks and Ask Ryan and all that stuff. Start getting your questions in now. We'll grab a break. Come back with more next on AFR.
AFR.
Brought to you by Glow Resources. If you are a business owner, if you're an HR manager, a VP, an ops manager, if you're the person in charge of hiring at your job, at your place of business, and you're having trouble finding the right people, you need Glow Resources. And I want to remind you, Glow Resources, they're exceptional when it comes to skilled blue-collar workers and also white-collar divisions. Remember, Glow Resources has a full professional placement division. So we're talking about office administrators, executive-level assistants, assistant controllers, plant managers, scheduling assistants, basically any type of office job. Accounting, HR, marketing, managerial, supervisor roles. If you're having trouble finding those people and sometimes hard to fill roles, Glow Resources specialize. They recruit nationwide. For example, they had a Baton Rouge company that was looking for an engineer. They found the employee in Florida to work the job in California. It's Glow Resources. Check them out online today. glowresources.com. Love telling you about our friends at River Parish Contractors. Do amazing work and have for years. At River Parish Contractors, execution is more than just completing the project. It's delivering safe, predictable results through experienced leadership, skilled craftsmanship, disciplined project management. Today, River Parish Contractors is a full-service industrial construction company with more than 500 employees, dedicated estimating, project management, safety, quality organizations in a 32,000 square foot automated pipe and structural steel fabrication facility. It's incredible. Their capabilities for maintenance, turnarounds, capital projects, civil construction, pipe fabrication, structural steel fabrication. They do it all. They do it better than anyone. It's River Parish Contractors. rpcontractors.com, rpcontractors.com.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
All right, we continue here on a Friday edition of AFR. Presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. Musso in for Moscona. Terrio's here as well. I don't know if y'all saw this. I'm sure you have by now because it went super, super viral. This promotion that Akron football is doing.
I didn't know. What is it?
You might be interested in this
Okay.
actually because it's garnered a lot of interest from media types and like former coaches, not even just former coaches. Like, I mean, the title of the article is like celebrity season ticket buyers. So this is what Akron is doing.
Okay.
Akron football, the Akron Zips. They open their season against Robert Morris, the home opener. That's on September 12th.
Okay.
They are running a promotion where season ticket holders are entered into a random drawing to script the first offensive play in that game. Basically, you get to be the offensive coordinator and help make the script if you're a season ticket holder in Akron. And look, 16 million views in the first 24 hours on Twitter with this. And according to Front Office Sports, they spoke to somebody over at Akron, the athletic director, Dr. Andrew Goodrich. And they've said they've gotten, like, radio host Bobby Bones has entered this.
Okay.
Big Cat from Barstool, he's entered. Dan Dakich, he's entered. What play are you running? Well, like now,
Well, let me ask you a question on this.
Okay.
though. So,
and the tickets aren't expensive either.
how do they? Okay, so they got to pay to enter.
You got to buy the season tickets. You have to be a season ticket holder for Akron football. So, like for instance, Big Cat over at Barstool told Front Office Sports in an email that he bought eight Akron season tickets for $600. I mean, it's Akron. They're not expensive tickets.
You know, it's brilliant. I love that. How do we know that they're not going to pick whatever play that they want to pick? You know what I'm saying? Like I get that. Nobody's going to do like dive right, stand like this is going to be crazy plays.
Oh, it has to be.
Yeah. So I think it's brilliant. And I think it's awesome. I think they should do it first play out of each quarter. You should raffle it off, auction it off. I mean, look, they got some good minds out there that play football that video games all the time that could maybe draw something good up. Dude, I think it's great. I just don't know how legit the actual play that they choose is going to be. That makes sense.
Well, I'm with you. It shouldn't be legit.
Because we're doing crazy. Like I'm doing crazy.
Oh, double
stuff.
reverse pass.
Yes.
Like let's get wild.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Bro, if they do double reverse pass, first play of the game,
then you know I won the contest.
this is going to be a promotion that everybody's going to do.
You think? I don't know. I mean, I kind of hope. What if it goes for a touchdown? Like, they should, okay, if you call first play, it goes for a touchdown, I think you should get another series.
You get the whole series.
Like,
I'm trying to think
you
outside the box
earn-
here. Listen, my brain is constantly going in how do you generate revenue for college sports?
this is a really good idea about it. For a school like Akron, that's a smaller school,
that's good.
where, I mean, that's,
What if for $1? So what do you got? 100,000 folks in the LSU the Tiger Stadium. What if for $1? Everybody's ticket is online.
It's true.
So it's a digital ticket, it's an electronic ticket.
Yeah.
For an extra $1,
I hate electronic tickets.
you can enter your play somehow.
All right.
The play that wins, they put it up on the big board. They put your name up on the big board.
Yeah.
Matthew Musso goes for a touchdown. Coach, you're famous.
It's true.
And you just made 60 or 70,000. Let's say half the people participate. You made $50,000 off of one play. Do it 20 times a game. All right, boys, Tiger Stadium. Let's get Dixon in on this. Or you could raise a couple $1 million just letting the mutants call plays. I think it's brilliant, man. Take it to the next step. Pitches in baseball.
All right.
You call a pitch. You call a batter. Raffle it off. Auction it off.
It's funny you mentioned that, and it actually coincides with this. But I with baseball, I'll come back to that in a minute. It is brilliant for Akron.
I love
because it's a smaller school. It doesn't have a lot of revenue. Like they're not going to rev share all that stuff. Yeah. It's a really cool. I mean, we just said there that a guy bought 8 season tickets for $600.
Yeah.
That's $600 you didn't have if you're Akron, right? So it really makes sense there. You mentioned baseball. And when I saw this again today, it reminded me of something I saw last night. So the Philadelphia Phillies, auctioned off radio broadcast. A guy won this in an auction. He got to call an inning, play-by-play.
In a real-life game?
Last night, dude.
Really?
And he was freaking awesome. Like, he crushed it. He crushed it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Dude was great. Oh, I mean, I should have pulled the audio of this so you could hear him
Why don't we do more of that?
a little bit. This was great. Like, that's something I look at and I go, LSU could totally do that. Like in baseball, or like in basketball. Hell, even in football, you're playing your FCS opponent that week. Let the guy bid on this in an auction, go up there, call a series. This dude, Terry, I'm telling you,
he was good.
This guy nailed it. Man.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'm gonna see if I can find it in the break, and we'll come back and play some of it. Because I mean, his voice too, man. Like he had the voice. It was kind of like a reincarnation almost of Harry Carey. Like he had the voice.
Oh my gosh!
He was so good. I don't remember his. I gotta see if I can find
Joe
his,
Buck and Harry Carey had a kid. That's who it was,
bro. My guy was out there giving like the weather. He knew what he was reading the score sheet in front of him and knew what guys did in prior at bats. He crushed it.
Wow, bro! I gotta listen to this.
He crushed it.
I love that.
I'm sitting there listening, and I'm like, this dude's going to get somebody fired.
Yeah.
This guy's going to Wally Pipp somebody. Maybe not the Phillies broadcaster, but like
he's going places.
There's going to be an opening in Major League Baseball, and they're going to be like, man, you remember the guy who called that inning for the Phillies who won it in auction?
That's him.
Like, all right, we're going to find that in the break and play a little bit of it when we come back. And if you don't want to win things at an auction, you safe to say you can kick rocks?
Oh, you can kick rocks.
All right, let's do it. Kick rocks.
It's time to kick rocks with Ryan Terrio.
Kick rocks.
Presented by Ruckus. Kick rocks with shoes from Ruckus. Jones Creek Road in Baton Rouge, or go to ruckus103.com.
Tom Brady can kick rocks. That's a standing kick rocks, but this one's
a perpetual kick rock.
Kick rocks.
Did you prepare?
Yeah. Okay, you can kick rocks for being a middle midget.
Kick rocks.
Costing your team 4 points.
I think you can kick a whole bag of rocks for that.
Get on down the road and kick rocks.
Muse, did you watch the Conor McGregor fight a couple weeks ago?
No, I did not. No, I had no interest in that.
My son did. They were all fired up, all the frat guys. You know, they bought the fight or whatever, a party and all that. It lasted 30 seconds. He broke his leg.
Yeah, I saw what happened. Yeah. I just didn't see the fight.
Totally faked. Wasn't ready to fight. He's done. And I used to be a Conor fan. He's done. So he's saying now he's coming back. He's going to fight again. So the idiots that buy this fight to watch him fight again can kick rocks.
Yeah.
Get on down the road and kick rocks.
Seen this story over and over again with fighters. I get it. It's what they do. They want to make some cash. But y'all are the suckers. Okay?
Yeah.
Y'all are.
Yeah, he's blown his leg out the last 2 times he tried to fight.
Yeah, bro. It's going to keep happening, Conor.
He's old.
I'm not mad at Conor about it. Get yours, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm mad at the morons that are paying to watch this.
Well, that's everything, though, right? It's cash grab for a lot of those things.
You know what else in kick rocks? It's preseason football. It's practice also for football. It happens every year. Like so and so tore his ACL. So and so tore his MCL. And I get it, it's the nature of the thing and all that. But man, we gotta somehow get better at that. Especially since these guys' contracts aren't like a fully guaranteed deal. It's not like baseball.
Yeah. It's been happening even more in training camp.
It's happening a lot in training camp.
Training camps about ACLs. The NFL's got an ACL problem.
It should have said, okay, yeah. I shouldn't have said preseason. I should have said training camp. Give you something different at training camp.
No, the preseason kick rocks too, in a sense.
Kick rocks.
None of the starters play. I'm sitting there watching Hall of Fame game last night, right? And don't get me wrong, Carson Beck was actually kind of entertaining to watch for the Cardinals.
How was he? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. Haynes King made a great play at the end to win the game for Carolina. So like, it was great theater, but it's like Jeremiah Love didn't even play.
Yeah, that's
You're like, well, none of the starters. And even when the starters do play, they play a series and they're out.
Notre Dame and kick rocks. I think they're ranked 5th right now.
Yeah, no, they.
Get on down the road and kick rocks.
Saw
of course
that.
they can.
That's ridiculous. Stupidest thing I've ever seen.
They're the
Terrible
worst.
Schedule, bad team. And then lastly, I got to give a hug to my guy Glenn Leday.
Yes.
Muse. You know that. Look, I mentioned St. George earlier. Let me just tell you, Glenn Leday and the folks at DOTD are just doing an amazing job. Roads are perfect, beautiful, getting better every single day. Keep doing your thing, Glenn. We appreciate you.
When's Glenn coming on the show?
We're going to get him on. It's probably going to be a celebrity guest picker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does Glenn know football? He knows roads. Does he
Glenn
know
knows
football?
ball.
All right.
Glenn knows everything.
All right.
Yeah, Glenn knows ball.
Celebrity guest picker. I'd actually be so down for that. That'd be hilarious.
See, we'll get Glenn in studio.
See Moscona's face. Like,
Yeah.
don't tell him. Don't tell it. Just tell him, oh, bro, I got a big one.
And he's coming in studio.
Big fish coming in studio. Been working on this one for a while.
Yeah. All right, we'll do that. And
we gotta
you're
do
going to
that.
have to play it up.
Oh, I'll play. I got your back.
Yeah. He's going to be so pissed because he hates surprises.
I know.
Oh, man, this is good.
That's why it's gonna be good.
All right. I like
but
this.
he's not gonna be Max. It's gonna be Glenn Leday.
Oh, he'll love that.
Yeah.
He'll love that. And we need to get some I don't know, traffic signs on the back screen. We really need to play it up.
We need this to happen. We need to make this. We really need to make that. That'd be really good. All right, that's all. Kick Rocks.
That's it.
All right, without further review here, Musso and Terrio driving you home on your Friday afternoon, sending you off into a weekend. Hope it's going to be a great weekend for all of you. We'll continue here next. See if we can find some audio from our guy calling the Phillies game last night. But before we do that, South Point Volkswagen, a word on that from Matt.
Summer is here. Maybe you're looking to upgrade that ride before the family road trip. Get on by South Point Volkswagen, airline just north of Highland, or online at southpointvw.com. Southpointvw.com. Told you for years, they're Louisiana's largest volume Volkswagen dealer. Maybe you need that full-size family SUV. Make sure you go test drive the Atlas. That's what Erica drives. It's the 3-row, 7-seater family SUV. Tons of space to accommodate our family, all our bags, all the beach stuff as well. Go test drive one today at South Point Volkswagen. Remember, you can shop them online, new and certified pre-owned. So if you're looking for a pre-owned vehicle, great selection. Say it all the time. They're the largest volume Volkswagen dealer. They move more new inventory, so they have more pre-owned trade-in inventory as well. So make sure you shop their pre-owned vehicles over at South Point Volkswagen. Airline just north of Highland or southpointvw.com. South Point Volkswagen. What's your direction?
All right, we will grab a break. We'll come back on the other side. More Riot Radio Hours. Of course, Ask Ryan here in about half an hour as well. So, and cards.
Huge pack grip. Yeah,
and
big pack grip.
I mean, you're selling it, man.
AJ's, man. Listen, AJ, they're great over at AJ's.
Yeah. I mean, look, y'all. Scone pulled some big ones last week out of the big pack.
I went and saw Miss Nikki today. I got promised that there's a banger in here. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that here in a segment or two.
Do that. Rip some packs. Ask Ryan, get those questions in. And more next on AFR.
AFR.
We're brought to you by Clegg's Nursery with 4 locations in the greater Baton Rouge area. Segan near Airline, LA 16 in Denham. Mid-City on Don Moore, Garden Center on Greenwell Springs. You know those 4 locations. And what an awesome time to get by Clegg's Nursery because they still have every single day shipments of flowers coming in, plants, trees, shrubs. You want to beautify the exterior of your home. You want to add that pop of color to your flower bed, to your patio pots. Maybe you got unwanted pests like ants or snakes or mosquitoes, wasps. They can help you take care of all of them. Maybe you got weeds coming up in your lawn. You want to get rid of that. Maybe you got dead spots in your lawn. The horticulturists, the professionals at Clegg's Nursery have the knowledge, the know-how, the expertise, and all the products you need to win Yard of the Month every month for your whole life. Guaranteed. Actually, I can't back that up. You have to do some of the work, too. It's Clegg's Nursery. We're running about First South Farm Credit, firstsouthland.com, firstsouthland.com. Thinking of buying land, your first call should be to First South Farm Credit, firstsouthfarmcredit.com, firstsouthfarmcredit.com. Hey, remember, always encourage you to go to the website, firstsouthfarmcredit.com. If you're a farmer, no doubt you know about First South Farm Credit because they've been helping farmers buy agriculture land for more than 100 years. But if it's maybe it's that hunting property, maybe it's just your recreational property in Mississippi, maybe you want to go buy a ranch in Montana. They can help you buy land anywhere in the lower 48. Buying land is different than buying a home. You know that. So trust the people who have helped Louisianans buy land for more than 100 years. First South Farm Credit. Go to firstsouthfarmcredit.com, firstsouthfarmcredit.com. One more time, firstsouthfarmcredit.com. Your first call should be to First South Farm Credit.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
All right, we roll along here on a Friday edition of AFR presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. Riot Radio Hour number 1. Musso in with Terrio. I found the guy.
Give it to me. What's his name first?
All right, so if you're just joining us, we were talking about Akron's viral promotion they're doing with their season ticket holders for football, where one season ticket holder will win a contest and get to script the first few plays of their home opener. That reminded me of something I saw on Twitter last night, where the Philadelphia Phillies of Major League Baseball ran an auction where a fan won the opportunity to do an inning of play-by-play on their radio broadcast in a real baseball game. And we found it. So the guy's name is Lewis. His name is Lewis. Lewis from Medford Lakes.
Yeah.
That's our guy.
Yeah.
He went into the booth.
Mass comm major.
Maybe. Could be.
Okay.
Not sure. Called the top of the third inning. We have found some audio for you. And the thing is, he was pretty darn good.
Give it to me. I want to hear this.
94 WIP, Phillies Radio Network. This was a snippet of Lewis last night calling some Phillies baseball.
Lewis, welcome. Glad to have you here.
Thank you, Scott. It's a thrill to be here. It's a lifelong dream to be in the Phillies broadcast booth. So here we go. Painter with the first pitch to Ortiz. It's in there for strike one call. Phils with 2 in the bottom of the second to take the lead. As we start the top of the third now, Painter delivers. It's bounced foul.
This
towards
is
the Phillies dugout.
Bro,
it's fake.
It's not
And
fake.
they count 1-1. Phillies winning the first 2 games of this series. 1 more to go tomorrow night, and then a 3-game set with the Blue Jays over the weekend. Now Painter delivers. It's a check swing. It's a called strike 3. He got him.
That's good. I mean,
so Ortiz.
Bro.
Dude.
I mean, I'm getting some Vin Scully vibes
Yes.
there. Like, that's not his first time.
It can't be, right?
Absolutely not.
It can't be.
He's done that before, and he's done it at a high level. I could listen to that guy all day.
Yes.
It's amazing.
I mean, he filled the dead air with stuff you would care about, like with the goal. You know, Phillies, they just scored 2 in the bottom half. So we're here in the top half. They just took the lead. Got a series coming up with the Blue Jays. Check swing, strike 3. I mean, Lewis from Medford's a guy.
Lewis from Medford's a guy.
Like,
is this getting play like nationally?
Yes.
It should, as it
should.
should.
Dude, when I wanted to find it, all I did was type in Phillies fan announcer. I mean, Barstool has it.
Yeah.
A bunch of, you stated, Bleacher Report, like the New York Times. There you go. Lewis, he's 73 years old. Dreamed of doing play-by-play.
He's unbelievable.
Lewis Kolb, K-A-L-B, Kolb. Longtime Phillies fan.
Jeez.
That guy was awesome.
He was awesome.
73 years old.
Shout out to Lewis, man. Good job, bro.
That's a promotion I could get on. Like, dude.
Hey, guys, don't give up on your dreams.
Feel like you got to do a really, really good vetting process on that. You don't just want to let anybody up there on radio.
No.
Like, you got to make sure they don't, curse or.
Which would be
do
fun. I mean,
things.
it would be funny, though.
Oh, yeah, it would be funny. But I mean, like, more people need to pick up that promotion. That's awesome.
That is awesome. I agree.
You're not always going to get a Lewis. But when you get a Lewis,
hold on to him.
Yeah. Someone hire Lewis. He's 73. It doesn't matter.
He's retired, I'm sure, man. Like, he'd do it for free.
Vin Scully, you mentioned Vin Scully. Yeah, like Vin Scully, Harry Carey, kind of like a mesh there.
Yeah.
That was great. Vin Scully, how old was Vin Scully when he stopped doing Dodger games?
He was in his 90s.
He was, yeah. Like Lewis has 20 years left in him here if he's healthy.
He does.
Which he sounded healthy.
Sounded great. I mean, he sounded great.
You didn't miss any of the action. It was great. You know what we should have done too? Because that was like a 7-minute. It was like a 7-minute inning.
They gotta have him. They gotta have him back.
Got to. The next batter. So they were playing the Nationals. The next batter was Dylan Cruz. Cruz got a single, so he got to call a Cruz single in there as well. So I was like, oh, that's really cool, man. That's good stuff.
Cruz is heating up.
He is, which I'm happy to see. He needed to, man.
Yeah, his last couple months, he's been really good.
He has, which I think you look at it right now, he's hitting like 223, and it's like 223, but it's like, yeah, but he was hitting like 113.
Oh, he's bad.
So that's a really heavy increase there for him. He raised his average of 100 points or so.
When you've got 200 or 300 at bats too, it ain't easy to raise your average.
No. Real quick, when you talked about Cruz, I put you on the spot. Thought on Skeens? What might be going on there, man?
I don't know.
I watched him when they played the Brewers. Is that
2 nights ago?
2 nights ago, I watched him.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I mean, it's not bad.
No, me and
But it's not Skeens.
Papirski and I were talking about this the other day. And look, it was my kind of first thought was like, okay, World Baseball Classic, got him. Zapped him.
Yeah.
And but like talking to Paul, he's like, no, dude, like I feel great. Like nothing hurts, and I don't my mechanics are fine, and here's one thing I will say. Like big league hitters will figure you out. Like there's so much video and good coaching, and a guy like Skeens, because he throws so hard, you have to guess. And if you get predictable and you get in a predictable count, start doing the same things over and over again, and guys are guessing right, man, you're going to give up hits. Like you have to kind of reinvent yourself. The velocity's down, yes, but it's still 96, 97 every time with fastballs that go the opposite direction. I don't know. Papirski's pretty convinced that, hey, man, he had to ramp up early. It's a lot of meaningful innings. But I'll say this too, guys, lives change. This is a dude that went from the Air Force Academy, which is a very stringent routine, and, straight to LSU, where he was locked in with, weight training and throwing programs and all this stuff. And then, you're fast forwarded to the big leagues and everything's going. And then now, he bought a house last year. And so that routine has changed, where you've got, girlfriend or wife or fiance, whatever it may be. And now you're having to kind of figure out, okay, now who's going to tell me to do stuff and what am I going to do? He's not a guy I worry about discipline wise and partying and all that stuff. Like that's not him. But in changes, these guys aren't robots. Like he's a Southern California kid that was transplanted to Baton Rouge, that the place put its arms around him and provided the support. Now he's in a different state living. So this is a lot of change, man. I think this is just one of those years, like he's gonna have a 2 ERA next year. I really believe that.
So that was gonna be my next question. Is do you think this is something that is fixable for him this year? Because I mean, look, the Pirates. It's August 7th. The Pirates are 4.5 games out of the final wild card spot in the National League. Like they have a chance. It might not be a great chance, but they have a chance there. And if Skeens is Skeens, they have a better chance. Or is this something that needs to be like an off season deal to really get refocused and rested up and all of those things?
Yeah, I mean, it could change on a dime, and his next start, he could throw a no-hitter.
That'd be sick.
And he could throw a perfect game. I mean, he's just got that type of stuff and ability. But, I understand what it takes to get prepared for a season, and then the energy that it takes to go out there and execute and play. And the World Baseball Classic's a big deal. It lasted a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you only have so much of that in you until you got to recharge the batteries a little bit. We could be seeing that, man. Look, Pittsburgh makes a push. They somehow get into the playoffs. You see a different guy. They're not going to make that push without Connor Griffin. I'm just going to be real with you.
Dude.
But, if he gets healthy and you start to see, I think you do see a change there. But, man, it's 3 or 4 runs every outing where this was a dude that was throwing up, he's sub-2 ERA the last 2 seasons.
Rookie of the year, 2-time All-Star game starter, and a Cy Young in his first 2 seasons.
sub-2s. And, he's knocking on the door of 4. Now, look, he's had some bad luck. Defensively, the defense has 100% let him down.
In his first game, his first start of the year, it was atrocious. Yeah, for sure. I mean,
But that's happened all year.
I know.
There's been a couple times. Mangum got him one time, too, pretty bad. I was reading a stat, he gets the worst, I guess, defensive support of any pitcher in the league. Where last year he's got the worst offensive support.
I'd say last year they couldn't score runs for him. Now the Pirates can't stop scoring runs, but they give them up with their defense. It's just
he'll be fine.
What an organization. All right, we'll grab a break. We'll come back, close out hour number 2 here. Ask Ryan, so get your questions in. YouTube chat. You can tweet them at me, at Musso Matthew. We'll do Ask Ryan, wrap it up. We'll open the box, start the third hour. How about that?
Let's do it, yeah.
We'll get you to open the box, start the third hour, see what you pull there with some
You going to
cards.
open a couple packs?
Sure, I'll open.
You can rip a few. Now, if you pull something huge, you can't have it.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm good there. I don't need that.
Might get you a little taste, though. We'll see what we get.
Yeah, dip the toe in the
Who's
water
your
a little
favorite
bit.
current player?
Current? It's still Mookie Betts.
Okay, well,
He's
in there.
I'll forever love Mookie Betts. All right, we'll grab a break. And Ask Ryan is next to close out hour number 2 of AFR.
AFR.
Let's Rev, R-E-V, letsrev.com, letsrev.com. You ever just get super frustrated at super slow internet? Oh, we've all been there, man. The little spinning wheel, slamming your keyboard or your mouse, pounding the desk because it's so frustrating. Your internet's so slow. Storm comes, knocks the power out, knocks the internet out, knocks the cable out. You're so frustrated. Maybe that's just me because I get kind of angry about things. But it's annoying. Nobody wants that to happen. Rev can help. They're local and 5 gigs, lightning fast speeds, and backed by an all-fiber network. Fiber. It's buried under the ground. I mean, you don't have to worry about a storm coming knocking the power lines down. Let's Rev. Listen, more than 70,000 Louisiana homeowners and business owners trust Rev. You should as well. REV. 90 years of local experience. Let'sRev.com. Let'sRev.com. Need a steel building? Proform Steel. I want you to remember the name. Why use Proform Steel? Well, I got tons of reasons. Here's a few. How about the lead times? 6 to 8 weeks from signed contract out the door. They'll get it to you quicker. Free delivery on every building. You buy it from them, they'll deliver it for free. It's Proform Steel. You can even order online. You can pick the style, size, color, doors, submit the form, get a call back the same day. And at Proform Steel, they use American-made materials on everything. No exceptions. It's Proform Steel. Maybe you need a shed in your backyard. Maybe we're talking about a big industrial facility. Need a steel building? You want Proform Steel. Make sure you call Brandon Golson, you know the name, at Proform Steel. Check him out, Proform Steel.
After further review with Matt Moscona, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar.
Wrap it up here, hour number 2 of AFR. Don Juan Cigar Bar, Musso and Terrio here with you. Get a little bit of Ask Ryan, and what? Oh, sorry, I thought you were trying to get my attention. All right, we'll get to a little bit of Ask Ryan here. First one, Kevin. Kevin says, "Ask Ryan, top 3 prospects we should be investing in right now." I'm assuming he means baseball cards.
Yeah. Prospects, I like Theo Gillen with the Tampa Bay Rays. I like...
Yeah, he's going to be good. He plays for the Rays.
Yeah. I like Jesus Mate. His name's Jesus, so of course he's going to be good.
True.
And then, look, man, it's kind of being a homer, but, like, I think Cade Anderson's going to have a really, really, really good career. And I like Cade.
Mariners got to get Cade up. What's going on here? Is this a team control thing that we got going on right now? Because
the roster's going to expand in September, and he'll go up in September.
Like, they just traded a starter at the deadline.
Yeah, he'll go up in September.
We need to get Cade up, and they're in trying to. They've fallen all the way to 3rd in their division. there have the. Okay, so we're going to open the cards in the next hour.
Next hour, yeah.
Have you flipped any yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I sold so George Lombard Jr.,
who just hit a yak in the debut the other night.
So I had a lot of him. Had a nice auto, his auto card a first. So the second he got called up, I listed that and a few others on him. It's funny, I mean, but the way that their stock goes up, I mean, it's just like the stock market.
Yeah.
And then everybody starts talking, and then a card that might sell for $70 all of a sudden sells for $270 because he just hit a homer in his debut. So yes, you flip. You got a window. You got a short.
Matt says, ask Ryan, will the St. Louis Cardinals get back to the World Series in the next 5 years?
Mm-mm.
No?
No, I don't think so.
They got good young talent, though.
You got J.J. Weatherhold, who I really like. But that division right now is just a gauntlet. Like
Brewers, man.
Milwaukee ain't going nowhere. The Cubs are spending money like they're the Yankees and the Red Sox. They're in a hard division, man. And like you said it earlier, like Pittsburgh is close. Yep. Pittsburgh is one or two players away from, and they're in the bad division. They're in the wrong division.
It's AFR. Friday show presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. One more hour here left to go. We got a lot to do, so we're going to open the cards. I want to get your thoughts. I'm going to Navarre Beach. I know you love Navarre Beach. I want to get some thoughts on that from you. What things that I might need to do. Drew Brees is going into the Hall of Fame. Your coworker Drew Brees is going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Yeah, co-owner.
So
my partner. He's my partner.
Yeah. So we got to get to that as well. A lot to do here. It's AFR on a Friday, rolling along, presented by Don Juan Cigar Bar. Sports Center. Get you caught up on national headlines. And then hour number 3, we're back with that next. Stick around.
AFR.
AFR is brought to you by Parish Restoration. Kill mold, remove odor, other harmful pathogens, commercial or residential. As a matter of fact, Parish Restoration, I love the process, by the way. If you go to the website at parishrestoration.com, you can see videos of their patented non-toxic dry fog treatment. So you see exactly what it looks like. Very cool. But they have fogged over at Parish Restoration. They fogged one of the largest buildings in the entire state of Louisiana. So it doesn't matter if it's your office building, your church, whatever it may be, school, or your home. They can even fog your car. Maybe your car has a weird odor, musty smell. Maybe you bought a used car from a smoker and you can't get that smoky smell out. This will do it. They'll come while you're at work, fog it. By the time you're done with work for the day, boom, you're back in a clean-smelling, fresh-smelling vehicle. It's Parish Restoration. Learn more at parishrestoration.com. Parishrestoration.com. Do business with someone you know. Parishrestoration.com.